Hello, my name is Frank Vinny, and today I'm going to be talking to you about asthma in the American Indian and Alaska Native community. So we're going to first start off by what is asthma. Asthma is a non-communicable disease and it inflames the lungs. So most commonly we see this in children, and the initial cause of asthma is unclear, but we do know that there are identified triggers that trigger asthma, such as dust, mold, or smoke. So what makes it difficult for an individual with asthma to breathe? So if you see the diagram here, it shows you exactly why is it hard for an individual with asthma to breathe. So an asthmatic person, bronchial tubes will be tightened and thickened, and it will be filled with mucus, and it makes it difficult for the air to pass through. But if you look at a non-asthmatic person, their bronchial tubes will be relaxed, and the tissue will be thin, always allowing easy airflow. Here listed are some triggers. So they have the triggers broken up into three categories: the inflammatory, irritants, and others. Just one from each. One would be our allergens. Those would be things such as our pets that are in our home, our cat or our dog. Our irritants, something such as a strong odor. So listed is paint. So let's say, for instance, if you're sniffing paint, or if you're inhaling paint, it could trigger your asthma. Also, pollutants. So if you live in a community that has a factory and they are releasing chemicals in the air, those chemicals that you're breathing in could possibly affect your asthma if you're asthmatic. Asthma does affect a lot of individuals in different communities, but some communities more than others. So American Indian and Alaskan Native children, they're more likely to have asthma than non-Hispanic white children, and that's by 80%. They also have higher rates of hospitalization for wheezing and illness during their first year compared to any other age group. So we want to know, why are these statistics so high? Some possible causes definitely could be social economic status. Social economic status actually plays a huge role in the health of the entire population. Occupation and living environments can also have an influence on an individual's health outcome. And people with lower social economic statuses are more likely to have asthma. And that's for both the American Indian and Alaskan Native community as well. Again, those there are triggers. Smoking, carpets, pets, and malls. They're just a few of the indoor factors. Also, 95% of American Indians and Alaskan Natives, they have rugs and carpet in their home, and 72% have inside pets. So these are all indoor risk factors, and they're actually the highest prevalence of the risk factors as well. So there isn't any cure for asthma, but there is treatment available. The treatment will help manage asthma, but in order to be able to manage your asthma, you have to be able to receive the proper care. And sometimes individuals are not able to get the proper care, and this could be factored by the determinants of health, which are social, economic, and environmental factors, and they influence our health. Here we see that individuals of our American Indian population, they have the lowest life expectancy of all racial categories in Utah. There is a lack of data in the American Indian and Alaskan Native community. Sometimes they're identified as other rather than having their own community. So it makes it kind of hard to find data specified for the community. So going further, it'll be important for an opportunity of collecting more data for the community. And a few initiatives have been started to improve data surrounding American Indians, but still, there needs to be surveys, our incentives, our program screenings, so that they'll be able to have a better understanding of asthma and how it affects their community solely.